Boyz Aloud, including its hosts and team, firmly stands against gender-based violence, GBV, and any form of abuse towards women and children. The views expressed are intended to raise awareness, encourage accountability, and amplify voices that support safety and dignity of women and children. We do not condone or promote any harmful behavior. If you or someone you know is experiencing abuse, please seek help from local authorities or a trusted support organization.
When the Uber came, John was mad. John and his boys were mad. So they requested them to tell the Uber driver to get out of the car and confront them. But as soon as the gate opened, they had a run for it and got into the Toyota and left. So luckily, the Uber driver didn't have to confront.
Yeah, because there was still like some distance.
Exactly. So they were able to run and escape. Unfortunately, their phones died, but the girl was able to contact the host, and then they met at KFC, etc. And that's how he was able to come back to us. However, that was how the best night of my life turned into one of the scariest.
Man, yeah, I'm saying,
the
girl even knew what was going
These ones are not ready.
These lots were never ready.
Nah, guys. Yeah.
Nah, I'm ready. Nah, I just like black families sometimes kill.
Nah, they kill us.
Bro, all
At
the
that time,
time.
I was chased by a camel, and they lip.
What am I trying to do, bro?
Anyway. Yeah, Umalemo.
Yeah. That's good, brother.
Yeah, I can't lie, no.
Is it rolling?
Oh, we started.
Nah,
Oh, damn.
That's the intro. What? We started. Hey,
Okay, yeah, nah,
That's
guys.
for real, the intro.
Yeah.
Make sure
So-
you like, though.
Yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Oh, if you guys haven't seen him already, you see him now.
Yo,
His name.
I'm Sean.
Yeah, Sean.
Yes, sir.
Oh, dry,
He's nah. Me and say something about Sean, guys. Sean, his other name is Lesedi. I used to call him Sean Lesedi.
Fact, same.
Oh,
So
dog,
I've actually never
we
known
share
what
the
his
same
name
name,
actually
bro.
You guys
is.
share the same name.
Yeah.
Hey, you quiet.
Dog.
You know,
Nah, 'cause he's Lesedi.
Crazy.
What was he supposed to ask then?
my full name is Sean Lesedi,
Yeah.
but everybody calls me Sean.
So your first name is Sean.
Yeah.
As in your middle
second
name
name
is
is
No,
Lesedi.
no, it's not. There's no second
Is it
name.
a barrel?
There's a hyphen in between.
Yeah, so it's SL, Sean Lisedi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So his second name is Lesedi. So we have Lesedi, then we have Sean Lesedi. So
Yeah, you know me.
But we'll call him Sean.
Yeah. We'll call him Sean, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, nah,
Yeah.
Sean.
Back to the story.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.
Hey. Okay.
Hey guys, yeah, now you know I have a story to share. You know,
Yeah.
I've heard from a friend of mine that
I know someone who just got a plate of food and I was like, yes. Finally something to watch. Story time.
Where did that come
No, like guys, wait. Before we continue, is it only me who hasn't found something to watch on YouTube these days?
That's so real.
You know what I mean, bro?
You like him as
And like,
dude.
it's so frustrating to have a plate of food, bro, that you know it's gonna pass.
And you just
But there's nothing to watch.
And there's nothing
Exactly.
to watch.
Yeah, facts.
Netflix is the worst. See, Netflix is the worst, bro.
Yeah.
You'll end up not eating, dog.
Yeah, bro.
It's just looking, guys.
Exactly.
Must just-
What is there to watch? What is there to watch?
Legendary refresh. When you can't find anything, refresh.
Bro,
You'll find
you
something.
check the top 10. It's not even top 10 at all. You look for other comedy, all
It's
those
looking
things,
like
bro.
top 10, like beat your top 10.
Facts.
Exactly. So we hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah.
Enough.
Likes, you know.
Let's see if I can funny tell the stories, waiting to tell.
Yeah, man, you guys seem very excited for this story. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't even know what it's about.
I mean, but anyway, you know, I heard a story of there were a group of girls that went out. I'm not sure. I think it was in between the year around your Durban, July, around there. They were in Durban, and what happened is, you know, these were girls that always like to go out.
Yeah.
And like one thing about them is like they enjoyed that thing of like going out, especially if it's like men who are like offering their invite to say, yeah, like let's go out, and you know they don't get to spend anything. You understand? So then they go out.
Cheat code.
bro. But anyway, then they go out and then, things start happening.
Yeah.
Now, when things happen, they go out with guys, and these you'll find that, how ladies be like, yo, dog, we just met this guy, and this guy's like, yo, guys, he wants to take us to the club, whatever. And then they go to the club, but you don't even know who the guy is.
Yeah.
So then they go to the club, and then when they go to the club, one of the girls were there, and then she was spiked.
Yo.
Né? And when she was spiked, her sister was then kidnapped.
Yo.
And then from there, that's the story I never heard after that.
Crazy.
And then now these girls they don't want to be going out anymore and all of that. So you see, they've actually killed that culture of like going out, because for them it's like more of like that trauma of what happened and all of that. And it wasn't supposed to be like that, but it's like, if you were responsible enough to understand that, how could you go out with someone you just met that day? I mean, the first thing we were taught as kids is like, don't talk to strangers, don't go out with strangers.
Yeah.
That's the first thing, and that applies for the rest of our lives.
Wait, the
Yeah.
girl was found after being kidnapped, right?
Yeah, the girl was found. The
Yeah.
girl was found, but then obviously she had a traumatic experience which they don't want to share. And then the girl who was spiked now felt that she lost her responsibility by taking care of her younger sister, and it's just a mess now.
Yeah.
And now it's a thing of, in this case, there's so many cases that we have heard now, in a sense, the one that is trending, which is the Mamelodi case of the two girls who went out and who were shot as well.
Yeah.
Because then they went to the guy and all of that. So, guys, we actually in a problem now, because now we have things happening, but that could have been avoided.
Yeah.
And that's something that we need to discuss.
And now it
Facts.
becomes a matter of, do we speak to the suspects or the victims?
Exactly.
Because I feel like we're tired of speaking to suspects.
Facts.
Ah,
And
you
this
know,
is very important
because we made
hey, don't know when this episode is coming up, but we know it's end of the year now. It's December. Get December, boss.
Very true. Very true.
Times now where
People go wild in December.
exactly
Yo.
pens, also pens down. What do you call it? That's what they call it, like those functions.
Yeah, pens
Yeah,
down.
pens
Pens
down.
down. Matrix they finished. They hyped. Lower grades.
Yeah, Veg.
Varek, exactly. Like, hey, everyone just wants to have a good time. You get me? But we live in South Africa, so now it can't be a thing of you have a good time, but you're not aware of the things happening. You can't do that to yourself, because you're gonna find yourself in a situation where, hey, you're gonna be the next story.
Yeah.
So I feel like when it comes to what the city said right now, what really said, would we speak to the suspect or the victim? It's best just to now caution youth or individuals who are going out saying, hey, don't go out with that A, B, and C, or you might find yourself in a situation where things are unpleasant.
Yeah,
You
very
get
true.
me? In your situation, based off what you told us, I can't pinpoint anything, but what you already said right now is not wise. As you said, growing up from any household, they tell you, hey, don't talk to strangers or don't do etc. or venture with strangers. I think from that story, that's the base point in a sense. Like everything else could have been avoided if you guys did not do that. You feel me? How about you? That's how I feel.
And I think
For me, it's like part of it is like, they tell you not to like engage with strangers, but at the end of the day, when you step out of that house, like everybody outside is a stranger.
Facts.
So I feel like they should be able to teach you how to interact with strangers. Then that's something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because let's say in that same situation, if people at least maybe had tabs on you, or like someone knew of your whereabouts and etc.
Yeah.
then I feel like it'd be a little bit easier to deal with the situation. No?
Yeah.
yeah, true. That makes sense.
100%. I'm just laughing because as you're speaking, you mentioned something. I think there's a sentence you said when you go out with strangers or something like that. My bad. I had the thought and then I lost it. But actually, I had a similar story. Now it's my turn to share a story time. I don't know. Maybe this episode will be titled story time. I don't know. This happened to me 2 weeks ago, transitioning from a Friday to a Saturday. So at school, I'm in a friend group.
Wait. Transitioning from Friday to Saturday, as in, is this like
happened.
the evening?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So a crazy experience. This is a story about how probably one of the best nights I've experienced this year turned to one of the scariest nights, bro.
Yeah.
So one of my friends from school, for our birthday, wanted a party bus taking us to different areas of Joburg, you get me. So started all calm, collected, everything was good, bro. That night was awesome, you get me. And During the third location, right? One of her friends speaks to this guy. I don't know who he is. If I can describe him.
Let's give
I
him
don't
a
think you
name.
need
Let's give him
to.
a name.
What do you
If
Call him John.
Okay, John. I'll call him John.
Right,
John is white. He's pushing middle-aged.
Right.
He probably has like a family. That family probably has like kids as well. You get me? This guy's pretty old, right?
Probably also has like a baby.
Yeah, he has like, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
That's,
man.
that's looking 50,
Like,
60.
boy,
That's
he's-
looking 50,
he's
60.
he's stripped, wears glasses,
Button shirts.
button shirts,
Tucked in.
jeans, tucked in,
Jeans.
yeah. But that's how it wasn't tucked in. Jeans and some Stan
khakis.
Smith's white shoes, right?
Yo.
He's talking to one of
Stan Smith.
the girls that was on the bus, yeah.
Mhm.
And now it's time to go to the fourth location, right? Everyone's ready. And then the girl who invited us is like, hey guys, the bill is paid. And we're like, what? Because mind you, it's a lot of us. It's probably like 18 of us. So the
Yeah.
tab is crazy.
Yeah.
And we're like, nah,
That's good.
someone took care of it.
Ewa.
And then we know because we at the other end of the table, right? So the girl was talking to John, was like, nah, this guy took care of it, right? So now as we all getting ready to go, she goes to John, right? Now John comes over and what she's doing is she's like, you know, grabbing, like she's inside John's pockets, right? And she's taking money out of
Like
John's,
notes.
yeah, like 100 Rand notes.
That sounds crazy.
She's
And
taking
he's
out
allowing
like,
her.
yeah, John doesn't have a problem with it. So she's taking out money. Cool. We get into the bus and everyone's like, oh, how much did you get? And I don't remember the amount, but it was like a bunch, loads of 100 Rand notes, right? Cool. So now we're on the way to the fourth location. And she tells her that, yo, guys, John invited me to his penthouse. And you're like, what? That's crazy, right? We get to the fourth location, as I'm saying, this night is, bro, having time of our lives, you get me. So now the location at the fourth location, the bar is about to close. Like, hey guys, it's time to wrap up. DJ is about to leave. So now me and my boy, since we didn't spend that like bread that night, that's the benefit of going out with girls, guys. Hey guys, you won't spend bread. Even though
Yeah.
we prefer to spend money,
Mm.
but yeah. So we're like, nah, bro, we're still good. Let's step fifth location, right? So mind you, it was me and two of my other boys and the girl that invited us and her friends, right? So now it's fourth location and everyone's leaving. They're leaving as well. And now my boy is dragged along by the girl who's invited by John. Right? We're like, nah, bro, don't go. We're trying to tell him, like, don't go. So now he's at the exit, right? And the Uber's there.
So go to the penthouse.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Uber's there. And the girl's like, guys, no, I'm not going to go alone. Like, matter of fact, I'm not going alone. And I'm like, I'm not going. Like, you must be out of your
What?
mind if you think
Yeah.
I'm going.
Like,
I feel
And
like
my
it should
boy-
be a thing of don't go at all.
Exactly.
Yeah, like,
Then my
yeah.
boy's like, nah, I'm not going. Now, my other boy, he gets, you know, guilt tripped, if that makes sense. He's like, guys, I can't let her go. So he gets into the Beamer. Get to the Beamer on the way. So now me and my other boy, we sat here. We're like, bro, okay, mine's fifth location. That's not gonna happen anymore. Let's go eat. Like, we're hungry.
Yeah, because now like the group is
Yeah, now the group is
now,
split. So
yeah.
like, we
that's
can't,
the thing, yeah.
we can't
The
leave
Beamer
this guy.
is John's car, ne?
Nah, it's the
Uber Black.
Uber.
Oh, the
Uber
Uber
Black.
Black. Okay.
Use some of the bread. I'm assuming use some of the bread received from John to Uber to John's place. Come.
For more of John's money.
Eish.
Well, yeah, don't know.
Shout out John.
Crazy shout out. That's
I'm
a
sure you're
crazy.
gonna do
That's a shout out.
That's a crazy shout out.
Nah, just an
But-
idea.
What's this? We get to Andicio.
This is how John uses the phone.
Yeah.
It's probably a 1K.
Yeah, chief.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's
It
up?
doesn't say chief. My
I
China.
don't know, okay.
You need to be chronically online to understand.
Fair play.
Yeah.
So now we get to Andicio, the pizza spot, right? Because we're looking for a place that's open 24 hours, right? So
Yeah.
Andicio is one of the places, and we're eating. We texting our boy. We're like, "Yo, dude, are you there? What's happening?" But his responses are slow, right?
Yeah.
So now him and I were stressing because we're like, "Bro, this guy's taking forever to respond. We don't know what's happening." So we call him, right? My boy gives me the phone. I call him like, boy, where are you? He's like, yo, what's Momty saying? I'm like, Momty? And he's like, yeah, what's Momty saying? I'm like, bro, I don't know your mom. I hang up.
What?
And then I tell my boy
Clock it.
across from, right? I'm like, dude, this guy is asking me how's our mom doing? He's like, what? Let's call the girl. Call the girl. I'm like, yo, hey, it's Omelemo. Where are you guys? And then she's like, hi, Greg. How you doing? I'm like, my name's not Greg. My name's Omelemo. I'm like, what's up with you guys? It's like, Greg, how's uncle doing? You're like, who's uncle?
Oh,
I hang up.
the acting.
I hang up.
Oh,
I'm like,
uncle
these
knows,
guys are calling me Greg and what's his
And
and
Mom.
Momty and asking where uncle is. I'm eating my pizza, finish my juice, chilling, right?
I'm tired of
Now-
Kid Crush.
What's this? He's so talking to my other boy because for some reason he wasn't responding to my text. He's talking to my other boys like, bro, it's not Greg here alone. There's 2 other boys here and they want me to strip. And we're like, bro,
Wait, so that's 3 other James.
yeah, it wasn't I watched that Greg.
So-
It wasn't
so-
John.
so-
It wasn't
so-
John.
so-
So
so-
they arrived there and it's 2 other guys. And they're like, yo, if you don't strip, we're gonna shoot you because we're armed, right? And one thing I just realized I didn't mention in the as I was describing the story, right? Greg sent a text too.
No, John.
I mean,
John.
Yeah.
now I'm calling that guy Greg. Yeah, calling me
Yeah.
Greg. Sorry, John sent a text.
By the
to
way,
them.
guys, his real name is not Greg or John.
Yeah.
So don't go now looking for a white Caucasian man with a baby.
Greg or
His
John.
name's
Greg
John,
or
yeah.
John, it's
Not the
not
one.
him. Okay.
What's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
John sent a text saying like, yo, whoever you bring, know I'm armed, right? As a warning, like just to let everyone know. So however, now me and my boy were panicking. Because
Yeah.
like, bro, this guy is being asked to strip and now he's not feeling safe and uncomfortable. So now we trying to discuss what can we do to save this guy. So he's like, bro, let's call the police. We're like, nah, that's not gonna do anything because it's in an area where there's probably private security and all of that. They're gonna minimize the police. So like, you know what? Let's order an Uber for them, like just forcefully. Order an Uber because they sent us their live locations. We order an Uber to us and DCO come. Now we call him again. We're like, bro, we requested an Uber for you. He's like, cool, uncle is coming. Thank you. Hang up, right? Now, the Uber is moving. I'm like, everything is calm, right? So now we're waiting. The Uber says it arrived, right? So we leave Andisio. And mind you, the Andisio that we're in, there's clubs around it. So the streets are full and there's like Ubers that are already parked and collecting people, etc. Or cars rather. So now we're looking for a Toyota. We're like, yo, is this a can't see anything, right? Call the girl. We're like, yo, where are you? She's like, we're at Nando's. I'm like, Nando's? I'll look around. There's no Nando's. This is Andesio, clubs, etc. I go to this group of white guys. I'm like, yo, do you guys know where Nando's is? They're like, yeah, Nando's is 2 kilometers from here, up there. They're like, hey, bro, let's walk. Cool.
Yeah.
And mine just like, it's 2 a.m.
Yeah, that's
Right.
to him.
2 a.m. and we're walking.
2 kilometers, boy.
We're walking. Past the shop garage, we go there. We're like, hey, uncle, is there Nando's nearby? It's like, yeah, just continue going up. Now we pause. We're like, bro, what if we get there and they're not at Nando's? What are we going to do? Right? We try. We bother them again. Voicemail straight. Bother my boy again. Voicemail straight. So we're like, damn, their phones are dead. Now we're like, bro, let's just go to Nando's. Come. We walk. We get to Nando's. No one's there. It's empty. Right? And mind you, now our phones are dying. So like, bro, we can't get stranded ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, and my boy's like, nah, let's look for him. I'm like, brother, I'm trying to go home and sleep. Like, this guy can fend for himself.
Straight for something.
Yeah. So I'm like, bro, this guy can fend for himself.
Who a man named every day?
I was like, nah, bro,
Crazy.
because I was just getting annoyed. Yeah, because mind you, I'm the only one who's like alert. These guys are wasted. I'm the one who's like
Wait, can I ask you
functioning.
something? Would you say this was an inconvenience for you?
Yeah, 100%. Because the night was, bro, best night of
It
my
was
life.
great,
And
yeah.
then this guy, my boy and I were like, bro, you fumbled by leaving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come. So we had Nando's. And we're like, bro, let's go back to this guy's res.
Mhm.
Because with this, like, our phones are gonna die, so we need to charge them. Cool.
Mhm.
We order the Uber, we get denied. Finally, some guy, he accepts.
Before the battery died.
Yeah.
Yo.
Get to us his res. Now on the way to his res, my boy's like, yo, bro, in order to get to this guy's res inside, we need a fingerprint. And we don't have that. Our other boy has the fingerprint. So now we're like, bro, we can't wait outside his res. Eventually you get inside to his res, right? And you buy the gate. It's also empty. So now we're sitting by the curb outside of the res, and we just like sat there trying to think about what we can do. A Toyota Corolla pulls up and it parks in front of us. Like, maybe this is him. We chill. And like, since we can see them, right? We can see like this guy keeps on looking back, like the guy in the car.
Yeah.
Right? So like, bro, we don't know who this is. Maybe like they live in the res or something. So we might. We sat there, but we can tell like these guys are scoping us out, right?
Yeah.
We're like, I'm like, all right, bro, let's try get inside to the res because these guys are gonna like, try.
Yeah, they're
do
coming through.
something.
Yeah.
So as we're walking, we can tell like there's chatter, like they're talking and all of that. So now this is when we start like pacing, start walking quicker and all of that. And we pick up our pace and we get into the res and we can see that they're looking at us inside the car and we're like, bro, let's just try to do something. So we go to the res, try to open the door. It doesn't work. But we try to open it and like forcefully, push it. And like luckily that works out, right? But since we're already logged into the res, we just scan our faces and get inside and then we charge our phones, right? So now we're at a point where we're like, bro, it's pushing 3. I'm tired. This guy is not answering his phones. Let's miser, right? Cool. We sleep. 4 a.m.
Whoa, y'all slept.
Boy,
Hey, bro, you tired?
Bro, people are missing.
Aye.
Bodies are not accounted
Aye.
for.
You tired?
Yeah. So, sleep.
Yes.
We sleep. Someone shakes me. I'm like, yo, it's my boy. He's back. I'm like, boy,
We'll talk tomorrow.
we'll talk tomorrow. So I wake up my other boy,
I'll lie.
and he's like, nah, don't wake him up. But I'm like, yo, bro, he's here. So we leave, we sleep. Cool. Now he tells us he's part of the story. So I'm like, bro, why were you calling me? It's the morning now. It's like 6, 7 in the morning. I'm like, bro, why were you calling me Greg and asking how Momsy's doing? He's like, bro, as soon as I got into the Uber, I can't lie. That's when I regretted everything. I shouldn't have left with her, right? So while we were in the Uber, we made safe codes for each other. Mine was green and hers was red. And basically, if something was off, we're gonna, start creating a scenario to get out, right? So the scenario that they created is that they were siblings, right? And that I was Greg, and then Mom T, of course, is the relation I have with the other guy. So they get into the penthouse and he tells me that John is not alone. John has other 2 guys, right? And he tells me when he started getting whites, all of them whites. And he started telling me that he started getting, nervous and suspicious when their stories wasn't matching. So John told them that, nah, this is my brother, this is my father, whatever. However, the other white dude said, nah, these are my brothers. Other white dude was saying something completely off. Other guy was saying, nah, I'm a cop. These guys work with me. Other guy wasn't saying that, right? So they were like, bro, these guys' stories are not matching. You feel me? And he told me that although he was wasted and stuff like that, he had to start sobering up, getting a bit alert because you noticed that, yo, bro,
Yeah.
things are fishy. So hence he started calling me Greg and so on. And he told me that, because remember when we requested the Uber and it started moving, we thought everything was good. He told me actually that when the Uber came, John was mad. John and his boys were mad. So they requested them to tell the Uber driver to get out of the car and confront them. But as soon as the gate opened, they had a run for it and got into the Toyota and left. So luckily, the Uber driver didn't have to confront.
Because there was still like some distance.
Exactly. So they were able to run and escape. Unfortunately, their phones died, but the girl was able to contact the host, and then they met at KFC, etc. And that's how he was able to come back to us. However, that was how the best night of my life turned into one of the scariest.
I'm
nights
saying,
of my life.
Yes.
the girl even knew what was going to happen, bro. Like,
Yeah.
because already
sorry.
she's talking about, like, okay, let's say we are siblings, this is what we're gonna use.
The fact that she
Yeah.
had that in the Uber,
So
automatically
she
that means,
knew
okay,
what
you
she was
should not
going
be
to
I
violent.
said, like,
man, and like,
I
That's why
wasn't.
she was so
I-
demanding that someone must go with me.
Yeah.
yes, no, and that's the thing that I don't like.
Because the thing is, I wasn't mad at her. I'm like, bro, you're grown. You can make your own decisions. I'm not gonna be a parent for you.
Yeah,
I
like-
was upset because he involved my boy. You feel me? And the thing is, like, this guy, for some reason, at that time, he couldn't make his own decisions. That also pissed me off as
Wait,
well.
Omar,
But we
were
spoke
you
about
the
it.
only gents there, like the 3 of you?
There's us 3. Wait, what, my bad. Say that again, please.
No, I'm saying, were you 3 the only gents?
Late into the night, yeah, one of our other boys from, my friend also joined us, but he left earlier.
Okay.
And then so we were
And how
like
many
the
girls
last
was it?
three.
In total.
That means it probably would like
15.
14, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like they kept on leaving eventually at fourth location because guys, bus ends at this time. Bus is not taking us anymore, so let's just go home, right? So we're like, yo, yeah,
It's crazy.
Wait, can I ask you something?
yeah, what's up?
My question for you is-
Yeah.
Go ahead.
My question for you is,
Yeah.
would you continue going out in terms of that? Because I know that's not your type of like scenery and
At all,
everything.
yeah. Like after that, would I continue going out? The reason why I went out was because one, I know the person who invited us are my friends. In the sense of like, these guys are cool. I just know I met them for a year, so I know they're cool. However, and I also told them in advance, they know me that I'm like, yo, guys, this is not my environment.
That's what I'm saying. Because with most friends, it's like I can't say, I can't come to you and say, Malimo, let's go to the club. But I know it's not your type of scenery.
Yeah.
So that's why
And
I'm
another
asking.
reason why I went is because it was the host's birthday as well. And I knew that genuinely was something I wanted to experience, like being in a party bus, because I haven't done that before.
Yeah, that's what's
So I was
cool.
like,
We all
nah,
want
party
to
bus.
I mean,
experience.
yeah.
So I was
Boys-
like,
boys allowed in a party bus?
Never.
Maybe.
Yeah, boys allowed party
And
bus.
like,
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
and shout out to the host, bro, because she was like she was doing a good job in terms of making sure all of us were safe and good.
Yeah.
It's just that things started folding when that girl met John.
And I think my biggest problem with this whole situation is like, I won't lie, but these things happen every day. It's probably happening right now as we speak, So like that's just like it's inevitable.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't like how like this girl had somewhat entitlement to like say someone must go with her. With you. Like go by yourself, bro.
That's true.
Or
because
if you don't
like,
feel comfortable going without someone else, don't go.
then just don't go.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay,
agree.
cool. Wait, did she get what she went there for?
I don't know that. However, because the thing of what's confusing for me is that based off what I could see, and I'm not trying to paint any of them as what's this, gold diggers, hoes, or they're hungry for money. Not at all. I'm not trying to paint them like that, right? However, what happened then, like on the bus, right? If I can exchange a conversation, that kind of intrigued me. Is how she was like, bro, I just got so much money from John. This like gents are a lick, right? That's what she said. Like niggas are a lick. That's how those are how it was. Niggas are a lick, right? And my boys and I we laughed because at that point of time we're like, nah, bro. That was a lick.
You paid
Being
for our
honest,
music,
you paid for our
they
time.
steal from you. Like they're an easy mark. That's what a lick means.
Yeah, pay for our tab. Joe, he had no reason to do that because like, nah, my bad. Well, we were able to pay for it, right? You didn't have to do that. Gave her more bread. You didn't have to do that as well.
So for most of these situations, women are held accountable. Like, because now that you're saying this, I'm noticing that most of them put themselves in danger.
They do. Shit.
You guys put yourself in danger.
They do put themselves in danger. They do put themselves in danger. And I don't like it when a woman knows that she's walking into a big black hole where she might die and then she wants to drag someone with her.
Yeah.
Go by yourself, bro.
Like I just said.
Willie's like that is yours.
Go by yourself. When I make all these...
Then you cried at the line.
Just to no. What I don't like is that some women do, and I make these big boss girl decisions. No, I'm gonna go catch a lick on this nigga, and you're gonna go get money from this nigga. But you might die by that nigga. You might be a statistic at that nigga. But you still wanna go to that nigga with another nigga so that you don't die by that nigga. We're tired of it, man. We're tired. I'm stopping. I wanna go there.
He's spitting facts, bro.
No, what time?
Even when I'm chilling in Pretoria, bro, and people have to tell me stories about, they don't know how they got home. I'm like, what do you mean you don't know how you got home? I don't know. Yeah, there was this polo, there was this group of guys. I'm like, okay, do you know these group of guys? And they're just like, no. And I'm like, okay, so what was the game plan here?
Yeah.
Was it a good time? Was it money? Like, what was
The thing is, the thing in that instance is like I don't even remember. And the worst thing is that like probably in that friend group, one was sacrificed. That's the sad thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, honestly speaking, guys, gents won't do things for free. No way. Niggas won't do things for free. What are you guys thinking?
There's a price to pay.
There's a price, and one of them was sacrificed. And obviously, the one who was sacrificed won't say, yo, guys, I was sacrificed. If everybody else is happy, also she's gonna be like,
I feel like,
and it's not gonna be deep anymore.
Part is, I don't even think they think guys are doing it for nothing. I feel like they also know there is some.
They know, they're
form of
pretending.
something.
They pretend.
This is the first time, because we always hear these stories. It was my first time experiencing it live, right? Yeah. And the thing is, of course, like she knew what she was doing all of that, but I would say she was smart in the sense of she was aware of what she was doing. She didn't do it blindly, right? One, and two, she knew what she was not gonna do. She said on the bus that, yo, I'm not gonna have sex with this guy. She said it on the bus, like, I'm not gonna, I know that that's what he wants based off the conversation we had and all of that, but I'm not gonna give it to him. She basically knew, she was entering the dungeon, as you guys explained, knowing, right? So whenever, like, that whole time, there was never a point where I asked her, like, are you sure and all of that? Because what I got from her was like, this person, she knows what she's doing, and this is clearly not her first time, right? That's why I said the only reason why I was upset is because she involved my boy. That was the only reason. And it inconvenienced us majorly because all three of us were talking about 5th location. You get me? So now our plans are
the plans are kind of out the window.
And now we're stressing about all of that. Happy time is gone. We just started a good state. We were walking 2 a.m. in the morning, So that's the only reason I was upset. But besides that, I just thought to myself that, bro, she knew what she was doing, you get me? And she never gave up those tendencies of
that
doing anything.
Is still killing me. You feel like she knew what she was doing. What was she doing? Because in my mind, it's like what you call, like, if you're gonna do this whole thing and like finesse guys, like, you're essentially, like, you don't know what you're not drinking. Like, you are fully aware you are drinking the poison. You get me? And she was just like, I'm just gonna take like a little bit, like just a little sip, and I'm gonna see where that goes. But poison at the end of the day is supposed to do.
True. And I just remembered a fact. Sorry, because this happened a while ago. So pieces of information are coming, now. The reason why they also left, right, is because it was my boy who was threatened first. Remember, my boy was the one who was in a position of
the firearm.
Exactly. Yeah. She wasn't threatened at all. So it's a thing of she could have continued to stay there. However, she didn't, right? So, of course, it's a thing of, like, shouldn't have gone in the first place. But I do appreciate the fact that you compromised your reason to go because the person you brought wasn't feeling good.
No.
But
still, that's
on there. It
doesn't make it better.
These things don't make anything better because it's like, at the end of the day, that was luck, bro. If those people were crazier,
the story would be different.
Exactly.
But like, as Lasidi said, like, they all know of someone who was sacrificed. It's a thing of, yes, it was not a sacrifice. It's a thing of, she knew she wanted someone to go with. But in this story, she didn't necessarily sacrifice anyone. And also, I'm not coming across like I'm defending her. Nah, I'm just saying that, like, as experiences firsthand, it's a thing of, as let's say right now, they usually have, if they goes in a group, someone is sacrificed. What I do appreciate is that she didn't sacrifice that guy.
I think,
as I said.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's where the danger is, bro.
Yeah.
That guy was sacrificed. Because she knew, she knew that the whole threatening was gonna happen, bro.
She knew that he was gonna be folded more than just him. It wasn't gonna be like a 1v1.
I think, but anyway, we don't want to create assumptions or whatever.
I have a question. I have a question.
It's not an assumption. That is a visualization. We can see the fact that she brought someone to an environment that they were not comfortable in. They came there for her. And the fact that he was threatened, she was an initializer of a traumatic event. It's as simple as that.
Especially because she knew that there was a certain level of danger because she wasn't going to go alone.
Exactly.
So, wait, my question with these types of situations is, if she was to get hurt or him or whoever, I know at some point, do we hold her accountable for making that choice? Because I know with these situations, girls go to these parties, these things, and something happens. Something always happens. But do we also sit down and say, what were you doing? Where were you going?
Exactly.
Exactly.
When you do that, that's one thing about girls. Girls think they love each other, but they don't love each other. Because the thing is, when something happens to a girl, the girl's not gonna tell gents. she's gonna tell her friends. And what are her friends gonna tell her?
Yeah.
No, it's okay, it's fine, you'll be fine, whatever. Because they were there as well. That's the thing.
And the
They
thing
were
is,
there as well.
It's not a teachable moment.
Yeah,
for
so there's
them.
no teachable moment
They're not
happening.
learning. They're not
yeah,
learning.
there's no learning thing happening there.
Because in terms of the fact that like they're not necessarily holding each other accountable in that sense. Because they're all in that situation.
They're all in that
Yes.
situation. It's just
Yes.
unfortunate that you were the one or this one was the one or whatever the case is. But it's like, bro, like they'll just say, guys, we'll never do this again. Instead, what are they gonna do? No, gents are this, gents are that, gents are this, gents are
We
that.
need
But
to be
like,
careful
guys,
next time.
if you had not done this, we wouldn't have been the topic.
Exactly.
We wouldn't have not been the topic.
And I just pray that women start to see that this situation that I was just explained now is like the small building blocks of the bigger cases, such as gender-based violence, bro. Literally. It stems from this.
It stems from that.
It stems from these like traits.
Yeah.
That
Because
you-
I want to go back to where like Umulemo started.
Yeah.
You said you told your parents where you were going to be.
yeah, my
Do
boyfriend.
your parents have like live location or nothing like that? Or like, do they have something like that?
I
Or-
didn't give that to them because I know myself in a sense of I wasn't gonna
Do
go
anything, yeah.
berserk.
over like a certain limit.
Exactly. I knew that. That's why my boy kept on giving me the phone because I was the one who was able to, like communicate clearly and hear everything and able to communicate, But I started to him as well because as much as we all started the nights with the intentions of having a good time, just based on the fact that what happened during the night, he was able to, control himself as well. But to answer your question, I think thankfully nothing bad happened, but if something bad were to happen, my boy and her would also be, fingers would be pointing at them because as I said earlier on, or even, I don't know if I said it, but when I spoke to him, I'm like, bro, you're grown. Like you can't, now when someone tells you to do something, your legs can't move for themselves now. You're forced to do it.
You have to
I told
stand
him
up
that, bro,
for it,
if me and the other guy were able to say no, why couldn't you say no as well?
Yeah.
You get me?
And the thing that I
Especially
don't...
because it's sounding like this is a girl he barely knew.
Yeah,
he met them on the
we
day.
met all of them except the host on the day.
Yeah. No, and the thing that I just don't understand and really like is that like if something had happened to your boy, it would have been a thing of, hey, where was he going?
Yeah.
Where was he going?
Yeah.
But if something happened to that girl, girls again, girls are being hurt.
Exactly.
Girls this. No, where was she going?
But-
Where was she going?
Exactly. That's what I was
Like,
asking. Like to hold that person accountable because with South Africa and the situations happening in this country, most of the time I notice with these stories, it's like, okay, I understand the men or whoever were in the wrong.
Yeah.
But when I look at the other side and understand the story, whether the person unfortunately passed or got hurt or something, I start to question, where was this person going? What was happening? But you can't, because when you do that, people are gonna start saying, "Oh no, you're being evil."
Why are you trying to take the side?
And that's where we come in. It's like, guys, if you dumb, you think people are not gonna take advantage of that?
And the thing is, like,
that's the thing. Like you think that obviously, dog. That's what I'm saying. We are tired.
Yes,
of
exactly.
things,
And I just want to say to girls, because like, anyways, I'm just gonna say it because like girls think gents are dumb. And the thing is, like, let me tell you something, woman. We're not dumb.
We know what.
Let me tell you something. If a guy gives you money at the club and he sees, you're so happy to take this cash. And when you think, when you like him, I get when in your head, like, I'm hitting a lick on this guy. This guy knows.
Because he's also playing his own game.
He's also playing his own game.
That happens to be more dangerous than yours.
Gents are not dumb as well, bro. You know what I mean? Like, these girls think like, oh, this guy, I'm gonna milk all his cash.
But I feel like what's crazy, but then at the same time, I'm thank God, as I said earlier, nothing bad happened. But I feel like the fact that they succeed when they do this, it's a thing of like it is a game because they won.
No, she didn't win. That's the thing.
Because
win.
that's the thing. You saw the problem. This is the problem. This is where the guys win. This is where the guys win. Because now the thing is, bro, there are certain gents that don't care about money.
Yeah.
Bro, they can give it away.
That's what I'm
They don't care.
Fair.
She thinks she's playing this guy, bro. She thinks
She played him.
this guy playing a lot of money like this, bro.
Yeah,
Give
like
away.
that man is probably printing money in his sleep.
And you, as a guy, your weakness is like, bro, you
That's
need
fair.
that money. You want that
Exactly.
guy. You need it. You want it. But it's like, you're not understanding that, bro. This guy is testing your weakness. They're testing your weakness. The same thing with girls, bro.
She's playing
girls
her own
when
game,
they test our weakness. What do? They'll show off their body and all. All we need to do is like, no,
Money.
That's how they test our weakness. So you lost actually.
You lost.
He has another money for another girl that he's gonna do the same thing to you the next day.
But exactly, and the fact that you came to my Boyz for more cash just shows like,
bro.
So exactly. So I don't understand
levels.
Like
astronomical.
Yeah. So we just want to promote that whole this whole idea of women getting too comfortable with going there to get cash, yada yada. And when you think your lick is so great that
it's not sustainable.
It's not sustainable, first of all, and you're not smart. And men are not dumb.
Yeah.
They know that they're giving you money so you can come back and get more money. And one day you might be in a situation that you don't want to be in.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So take care of yourself, woman. Like, don't think men are dumb, because that guy's not dumb. I mean, he was letting her take money out of his pockets.
Yeah.
And she went to his house to get more money. Who sounds like the dumb one?
Come on.
Who sounds like the dumb one?
In this situation?
Like, who is dumb?
Who's dumb?
Because like the thing is,
like, come on.
As you said, we don't know. I also don't know. That's one thing my only regret of the night. I wish I knew. Like, why? Why did you go?
Yeah.
Because that now we're all alluding to for more bread. Because that's the only thing we can like fathom.
That's
the only thing we can like grab on. Because like, bro, you get me.
My thing is there like a flip for like gents though? Like that's one thing I actually want to ask you guys.
I think that's what I say. Like I think the flip for gents is like the way I said it. Like this is weakness, bro. Like you weak. Like if a guy is saying here's money, come with me, dog, that's weakness, bro. You have nothing to do with the guy. The money's the one that attracts. Same with gents, bro. Same. Even
so
if it's a money
like
situation.
You have to see like a girl pretty much like half naked.
Yeah, if it's like then you know, dog, hey, dog, this lady is naked, she's beautiful, but she has something she wants to give you. And you like, but she's like, oh, now she's more.
You even see some gents, they wanna pay. They
want to pay
for it.
But it's like, dog, this girl, dog, think about it. She's willing to give it to you like that.
Yeah.
Come on, there's something that's not good.
That's why it's like certain rules, like a rule my squad used to roll with in Pretoria. It was always like, bro, if you found a girl at a club, leave her there. She is just your entertainment for the evening, bro. If you want to do things after that, hey, get that number and try and, interact during the day. Otherwise, if you want to do things same time in the night, bro,
bro, hey, because that's where you like, Joe, I'm gonna fight it, bro. Like literally, because that's when things come up. That's also ladies have that agenda, they know. Wow, it's okay. If you're also a guy with money, but you don't know the game well, may as well come. Then they know this is an opportunity to what?
That's a
to accuse this guy.
You, bro.
Rape. You are one. Then it's like, okay, listen, pay him. I go. Because I was supposed to pay. Otherwise, rape.
Remember that thing.
She will never claim prostitution, but that's exactly what she's doing.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
I am not wearing a ski mask. I am not holding a gun. I am not asking you for your money. But it's not a robbery. It's not a robbery.
It's not a robbery.
Like, that's not what this is. That's not what this is. I don't know if you got that confused, but hey, man,
So that's the thing, guys. Like some girls will be making themselves. That's why also for us guys, it's like he says like, oh, sorry, something happened to this girl or whatever. Then you hear the story like, this literally could have been
like,
avoided.
You understand, like if someone was just like a little more like smarter in terms of what their game plan was.
Exactly.
Because always I understand you pay for the thing, then you just tell him, okay, always tomorrow let's link up. Like if it's that deep, then maybe you can still get the cash during the day. You know what I'm saying?
Because that thing of commenting, it depends really on the situation that happened. Because for school actually in class we had a conversation about basically like feminism and all of that, and someone mentioned in class a good point how in society now we live in time where people always watch or review or comment on a situation and say, why did you do that? Why did you do that? But we argued that doing that, you have the luxury of doing that just based on the context, because some situations, you're in a situation first of all, in some situations the thing of just women happen to live with animals. But for this situation, it's a thing of we're able to do so because we literally could say that, that was unavoidable. So hence we have the ability to comment. But that right of doing so is used so wrong so many times. And it's just like, it's a double-edged sword, what I'm basically trying to communicate, if that makes sense.
Basically.
I'm just saying like women in society around the world should stop doing things that promote other things, that they don't like. Stop it. If you don't like the fact that you might burn when you touch the stove, they stop trying to test if you get burnt. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? It's that simple. So I think women should learn that. Like, stop trying to do that whole thing. Because that situation could have been terrible for her as well.
And the boy.
You know, it could have ended very terribly.
Yeah.
For both of them, exactly. Yeah. And then with gents, if you met on the day and then you're not accompany her for her safety, guys, I guess we're good guys. And it's nice to be a good guy.
But what did Drake say?
But those guys really finished last.
They finished last.
Yeah, nice guys.
Honestly.
Yeah, man. So stop trying to be a good guy for situations that don't make sense.
It's the thing is, going out with your boys, you normalize the thing of we come together and we leave together, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So my boys and I, like, we're really my boy and I, we're really upset at bro because we all knew that we're crashing at his res. That was the plan.
Stick to the plan.
So the next morning or the weeks after that, going to school, we're like low-key mad at him in a sense of, yes, we forgave him and moved on, right? But we're like, bro, like, this is where you fumbled. And he admitted that I fumbled.
Yeah, it must also, this thing of just being...
He didn't take the accountability.
Exactly.
Fumbled. So it's that thing of, like, wherever you go, just stick to the game plan.
Guys, if girls are coming with things that don't make sense, you don't have to agree with it, bro.
Yeah, you genuinely don't.
Like, you don't have to. I'm sorry. Like, because literally, like, to wrap this whole thing up, bro, she literally knew what she was walking into. She knew that it's unsafe. Then she said, literally, no, it's not safe. Come with me. Why are you going?
Yeah.
You know?
Can I say something out loud?
Yeah.
I just want to put it at this point because I feel like it's influenced by this and we're getting to that point and let's get rid of this culture. Hasimo states.
It's not.
Even then, it's not safe that side. But what are you doing? Going with random strangers anyway, talking to them in any way, drinking anything that they give them in this country.
It's lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's lifestyle if you have money.
What gender you are, where you come from.
Bro.
You know who you came with, you know where you are. Why are you adding things when you know that the news headline pop?
Bro, exactly.
That's the
Exactly.
You don't know how those things come
That's
through.
Exactly.
I'm a pop or stopping.
Exactly. Nah, facts.
I can't
Facts.
just keep quiet, bro.
Yeah.
Just jump in. Do you low-key think your friend wanted her?
No.
That's what I was also thinking.
Nah, you know, I know.
Like,
That's
if
what
he
I'm
wants
saying.
the girl, then maybe there's a certain level of
you know
attraction.
why?
So he's like,
Because, like, what happened is that, as I said, guys,
Don't say
I think
it.
this is something that's, like, really crucial. We're having a good time to the point where critical thinking was thrown out the box.
Yeah.
Like, grabbing hands at any possible thing that occurred to make the night better.
Yeah.
So when he heard the penthouse at the old time, at the same time when we received information about that penthouse, he was hyped. He was like, penthouse,
And niggas
let's
get excited
go,
when they hear
right?
penthouse. Hey.
It's not
But
even there.
at the point,
Hey,
and I
bro.
knew from the get-go, I was like,
Like-
bro, I'm good. Like, let's just stick to the plan. Let's go fourth location. Let's talk more about this fifth location. We're good on money. Let's do it, right? But what's this? I know he didn't like her at all because the thing is, we went out as a group, respect our host, respect the host's friends. We're just there for a good time, not a long time. You get me?
Yeah,
So that was the plan. That was the plan we established in the pre-game. But the thing is, the opportunity threw him off course.
You know, with all of this, people just want to be introduced to nice things, and nice things comes with a cost.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
The grass is always green on that
On the
side.
other
When you
side,
said-
Until you get there.
when you
Yeah.
said niggas like nice things, I'm just thinking how the reason why most of these people find themselves in these situations is simply because they want to be introduced to a lifestyle of nonsense. You see,
You see, he has a valid point because honestly speaking, people really want that lifestyle. Eh?
Yeah.
And they're gonna cover it to this thing of no, I don't want it, but they actually do.
They want the
They
lifestyle.
actually
Like,
do. That's why it's like, bro, if that's the case, we can't stop.
yeah. What was that thing? There was like, I can't remember what the comparison was, but it was like a clip, like an Andrew Tate clip, old clip.
Yeah.
And it was literally like, a man is like a king on a chessboard, and then a queen is like a girl is a queen on a chessboard. Bro, a girl can end up on a yacht as a student at 20 years old, bro. You know you have to get there step by step. You can't just end up on a yacht, bro, like a prince.
Come on.
That's the thing. There are values like that.
All of that stuff in my lives,
Yeah.
bro.
It puts them there.
Yeah.
And but the thing is that when the queen gets eliminated, the game carries on.
Yeah.
The
Like,
game
it's no
carries on.
chess.
It's still chess. Bro.
And I just want to say lastly, man, like girls, because I'm really gonna speak to girls. To be honest, I'm not even gonna speak to gents. I don't have time for that. I'm not gonna literally sit here and say gents do better. Because what?
Like if the girls are gonna make it easy for them to do.
Yeah, if you guys are
Come on.
No.
I
And
feel
the city,
like-
no. Wait.
Yeah, go ahead,
And the city's right. Listen here, woman. All of you who are watching, who like men with money and you want money from them and you think when are you hitting a leg on a man because he's giving you cash. You're not smart. You might die. You might get raped. Something bad might happen to you that you don't want, but it will happen because you keep putting yourself in situations that it does happen. So stop promoting the building blocks of the statistic and being a possible statistic of rape or murder or getting shot or getting killed or being taken advantage of. Stop it. Because unfortunately, I don't care what you say, yada yada, your friend was not sacrificed like that, your friend was sacrificed. But bro, she could have been in an unfortunate situation. Yeah. And then it could have been on the news here, another girl got raped by a man, yada yada yada. And then now it's like, men are trash. No, guys, stop. Women, take better accountability, take better responsibility, respect yourselves.
Yes.
So that we can respect
that
you.
one.
Thank you.
Respect yourselves.
So that we can respect you. And stop doing anything for the dollar.
And another thing I want to add.
Anything for the dollar, bro.
I lost.
If you are that girl who doesn't care whether you're gonna die or not, okay.
Yeah, sharp.
It's fine. But think about it. You have family members. Not every guy is willing to target you to hurt you. Sometimes it's easy to say, you know what, you can take me. But now the moment they go to your siblings, your loved ones, those are the people you need to think of. So if you don't respect yourself, imagine what you are putting your family under also. Yeah. The actions you do doesn't just affect you. It affects your family as well.
And the friends you go out.
And the friends you go out with.
Yeah.
So imagine you saying, no, I want the bag. Even if I die, it's fine. What if the guy is like, hey, I'm not going to get you. I'm going to get your younger sister. I'm going to get your brother. I'm going to get anything.
I'm going to get your friends.
So you need to think about that. If you have that selfish mind, honestly speaking. If you have that selfish mind, you have other siblings, other loved ones.
Like actions have consequences.
Thank you.
That's true.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you leave it all behind.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
And I just want to clarify something there, guys. Well, we are not saying that every time an unfortunate situation like rape or murder happens to a woman, it's because like she put herself in the situation.
Yeah,
we're not saying that.
Genuinely, those people should be arrested.
Yes, we're just saying, but here's a clear indication of a woman who walked right into that. It's a clear indication of a woman who walked right into it.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, I mean, come on. Like, obviously, a woman can say, hey, man, I just went there for money. He's not going to touch me. But come on. Yeah. You walked into it, bro. If it happened, it was going to happen. So it's a thing of, like, we cannot neglect that side of things. Women sometimes put themselves in situations for bad things to happen to them.
Yeah.
And we need to talk about it.
Yes,
and we can't wait for women to start telling each other that as well. Because clearly you guys don't tell each other enough.
You don't guys don't love each other.
I feel like
you don't.
Accountability.
Accountability.
I was going to say, bro, guys like John are always going to exist.
Yeah.
Guys like John
that's
are always
never
going
gonna
to
sit here
exist.
And that's the worst thing. There's guys like your John who won't even listen.
Yeah.
They know, hey, this is how I get my bag. Sacrificing people. And that's how I get my bag.
And if anything, we're actually we care about women. Hence, we're having this. We actually care. Like,
because John is just like, bro, this is how I bag all my women.
There's no fixing John.
There's no fixing John.
He's already
There's no fixing
John is busy now again.
John is busy. He's working. There's no fixing John.
Now,
as we speak.
John is maybe in Hatfield now.
Bro, like imagine.
After Hatfield is going to Stanton.
He's going to
Ram.
He's going to Melbourne.
Back to Hatfield.
He's going to get Wayne Durban. There's so many.
Then he's going to Cape Town.
John all over the world.
Don't blame.
100%.
So we actually care about the woman, bro.
Yeah, 100% care about the woman, bro.
Exactly.
This story is not to ridicule anyone. It's just to share my experience, first of all, with the brethren on the panel, to spread awareness. But yeah, man, honestly speaking, if you made it this far, definitely comment down. We want to comment in the comment section. Want to hear your thoughts. Like as Sean said, fill the the
friends of the show.
No, like what's it called?
What?
We have the form. Yeah, Google form. Please do that. Yeah, if you want to be a friend of the show,
you want to get merch?
Yeah,
merch. Boyz Aloud merch. And don't forget, guys, road to
2K.
5,000 followers.
5K.